Legend of Korra, episode 3 of season 1. This episode is really good. Probably one of my favorites of the series so far. It is always hard watching this show because this is a very flawed show that makes so many fumbles. And then it's like when I think about that, this is a sequel to Avatar: The Last Airbender, one of the greatest pieces of media just ever. It makes this show actually really hard to watch. And I try to take that out of consideration when watching this show, comparing it to Avatar: The Last Airbender, but it's incredibly difficult. You can't really do it. However, this episode is amazing and on the same level as an Avatar: Last Airbender episode. This episode is about Korra dealing with the aftermath of season 2. She can no longer talk to her past lives. And there's all these vines. And on top of that, people are becoming up airbenders. It starts with Booming now realizing he's an airbender. I also like that the episode starts with Boomy and then he just kind of disappears for the rest of the episode. It's like, what the fuck? But then he meets another one. And so now Korra leaves Republic City and is on a journey to help rebuild the Air Nation and bring balance to the world again. And then the end of the episode has this shows us our new villain of the season breaking out of prison and trying to get to the Avatar. Very good episode. What's very special about this episode is really thinking about this episode and everything it has to offer. It is so thematically rich in its themes of change and the speeches that certain characters give about how you can react to change and what you need to do when things are changing around you. And I think about our society right now, and that's something we really need to learn and think about. But the way it's all explored in this episode is very rich, and characters are just going to have to deal with the change. They may not like it, but they're going to have to live with it. Let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe. But man, this episode, I think, is going to be sticking with me the whole day. I'm glad I watched this before I went to work because it's a very powerful episode, emotionally speaking. The only thing I really didn't like about this episode was Mako's plot of him like living at the police station, and it's just like, what are we doing, guys? This shit sucks. Let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe.